If you're looking to buy in Easton Park today, there are 83 homes currently for sale. But what are the best locations in Easton Park? Well, that's what we're going to explore and discuss in today's video. We're going to get after it right now. Hey, Daniel here, your local Easton Park real estate expert. If you're thinking of making a move to the Easton Park neighborhood, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on the latest real estate news and learn tips like we're learning today. So in today's video, I'm focusing on the best locations in Easton Park for sale. Not so much the price or the quality of the build, right? I'm not going into the homes today. We're just looking at location. What are the best ones? Because there are 83 homes available right now in Easton Park. And I've picked my top 4 that I'm going to very quickly explain why I think these are superior lots and locations due to various factors, okay? So let's jump in. I did want to tour the homes, but unfortunately 3 of them are resale, and I couldn't get access to them because they have kids. They just couldn't open the door for me to get into that. So that's why this is a shorter video and not a 45-minute exploring all of these homes, which isn't a bad thing. So what I have here is all available Easton Park homes. As you can see, we have 83. I can show you on the map here. And so quick overview, right? Just looking at Easton Park, if you are considering buying here. The north is more of the older, that's what was built first. So that's 2016, 2017. As we go further south, this is the new construction. Everything you're seeing here is resale and new construction. It's everything that's available right now. So over to the west here is new construction. That's Pilot Park. That's Perry and Brookfield homes. And then southeast is Prospect Park. That's where the vast majority of the construction is happening right now. And then southern tip is Balboa Park, which is Newmark and Pacesetter, okay? And then everything else you're seeing is resale. Now I've already picked my top 4. So let's go ahead and just look at those. And we'll sort them by price. Okay, so we're seeing top 4. Briefly, I'll talk about them. So we have built in 2025. So that's new construction. It's in Pilot Park. We'll look at that first. The other 3 are all resale, including the 2024 build. So they bought it last year. For whatever reason, they need to sell it this year. So these 3 are all resale. One is a 1-story, everything else is 2-story. And these are all relatively large homes. We're looking at 2,500 square feet, all the way up to 4,100 square feet, which is the biggest floor plan you can get in Easton Park. And price ranges from low 500,000s up to high 900,000. So pretty big price range, but like I said, we're all focused on location. So let's jump into this. Starting with the first one, okay? This one, new construction, this is going to be a Perry home in Pilot Park. So this is over to the west here. This is Pilot Park. Now, something I like about Pilot Park, I live in Pilot Park, is it is on a hill, okay? It's elevated. And so depending on what side of the street you're on, you're either going to have a view of a brick wall or you're going to have a view of a beautiful wide open sky because your neighbor is lower than you. This one is the latter, right? So this house that's being built right now, should be finished in a couple months, is on the southern side. And so the backyard is facing out into just open sky. This is all grass right now. This is all open wooded area. It's not going to be forever, to be clear with that. Slaughter Lane, they are going to extend that, and it's going to curve down here. In the very near future, this should be done within the next year and a half. And so there are some homes that are built here or being built here. I didn't choose those as a location because I'm not sure what's going to be built next to Slaughter. Most likely commercial, maybe apartment buildings. I have no idea. And so I don't feel comfortable saying this is a great lot here because in 5-10 years, you might be staring at the back of a bank or the back of an apartment building, right? I have no idea. Now this one's better because you are elevated, you're a street up, and you're a little bit further tucked in. So the backyard view of this is going to be looking more east than south. And so it doesn't matter what they build along future Slaughter Lane, you're going to have a really good open view. Now I will say this is the lowest price. It's also the smallest lot. So that first one was 0.12. Now we're going to get into a little bigger lot, 0.1486. About the same square footage for this house. And this one in Catbird, this is going to be in Skyline Park. So now we're more centralized, okay? Skyline is this spot right here, right in the middle of Easton Park. Now this one's really interesting because a couple reasons. First of all, Catbird, a very tiny street, right? So it's a little small connecting street. So you're gonna have very little traffic passing by the house. The backyard is perpendicular to your rear neighbor, so you're not gonna be staring at your neighbor's back patio, which is nice. It gives you a little bit more privacy. But the biggest reason I chose this one is the location within the neighborhood, and something that this map isn't showing you. Only a resident of Easton Park would know. So let me explain that. To the, zooming, okay, here we go. To the right over here, this is Newton Collins Elementary School, an A-rated, newly A-rated. I think it was C-rated when I moved to the neighborhood, but now it's an A-rated elementary school, great elementary school. That's walking distance from this house, 5-minute walk, if that. Okay, so if you have kids of that age or you plan to have kids in the future, you can walk them to and from school very easily. Okay, there's all paths along here. Okay, over to the left here is the food truck park, so you can get Sonizo coffee shop, very popular in the mornings here. You can get breakfast tacos. They have Indian food, Thai food. They have a dessert shop. It's a really cool area, cool little playground for kids too. That's easy walking distance. They have pathway right here, and you're there in 3 minutes, maybe 2 minutes. Very, very close to the food truck park. And then further north, we have a large dog park. So if you have a dog, you get tired of the backyard, you want to take them on a small walk, and then open up, and they can just run free in this massive dog park. And then finally, the amenity center is right here. Now, they are going to build an amenity center further south when they continue Easton Park, but who knows when that's going to be, and who knows exactly where it's going to be. With this, it's already done. So you have 2 infinity pools, you have a full gym, you have a meeting area, a conference area. You just have all of that, again, walking distance. And it's really nice. Like, I use the pool, but I have to drive there from my house. It's a 30-minute walk, I would say, from my house. It's not an easy walk to get over there. For this location, super close. So that's a nice aspect of this, is you're right in the thick of everything while being tucked away on Catbird Lane, where there's very little traffic. All right, now we're going to jump up in price, looking at Barbary Court. This one's going to be older, 2017, and you can see the price per square foot much higher. That's because of the lot. So this is over a 1/4 acre lot. This is a much bigger lot than anything else you're going to be seeing today. And so this is further north. Like I said, this is in Nob Hill. So this is Nob Hill right here, north of William Cannon, and this is Bryant Park. These were the first two neighborhoods built of Easton Park in 2016, 2017. So this one's really unique because you are tucked away. We go up Century Path, go into Barbary Court, you're in a cul-de-sac, and then you're right on the end of the cul-de-sac. So you have one neighbor, this guy right here. Get along with this guy and you're golden. You have 0 through traffic, no neighbor in the front, to the right, or behind you. This is all heavily wooded area, so very serene, and you are far enough away from William Cannon that you're not hearing the road noise. There are homes that are closer to William Cannon, and you can hear it, right? William Cannon is going to get busier as this place progresses more and more, and they haven't even opened one side of the lane yet. So as soon as it's fully open, people are going to be driving on that primary road frequently, and you're going to hear it, not here. So it's great because you're far enough away, you get the privacy, it's serene, but also the location for convenience. Over here is going to be an HEB at the end of 2027. So that corner of William Cannon and McKinney Falls is an HEB. That means you are drive down here, hit William Cannon, you're there in 5 minutes. It's less than a 5-minute drive to get to HEB. Apart from HEB, they're building other commercial stuff here. I mean, there's already Frost Bank, McDonald's, car wash. They're building a gym here. They're building a Chick-fil-A over here. So you are very close to convenience, right, in the very near future, while being tucked away and not hearing any road noise, not seeing any cars pass by. It's just a very private spot. Obviously with that, and it's a large yard, right? With that comes, price. So that's why it's listed higher, because it's such a unique placement in Easton Park. And then the final one we're going to talk about is Ambergill. So this one, 4,127, this is a Taylor Morrison home. The reason I know that is because it's over 4,000 square feet. They're the only builder that builds over 4,000 square feet. This is their largest floor plan that they offer. So 5-bed, 5.5 full bath, 2-story, built last year, and this is close to $1 million. And so where we are with this one, very different part of the neighborhood, we're down in Prospect Park. So this massive area is Prospect. This is where the vast majority of building is happening right now. If you drive through Prospect or you see my other videos, I do a Prospect Park tour, you can see this is all open lots. And then to the north, this is where all the building is happening, all the new houses being built. Now, a couple things I like about this one. First of all, again, you're in a cul-de-sac, so no drive-by traffic here. You do have a couple neighbors, but it's kind of just, it's a nice little small community. It's 4 houses in this little cul-de-sac. And then your backyard is, again, this is all just fields. There is nothing here. There might actually be a reservoir here because some of the spots in this area do have reservoirs. So it might be a lakefront property, who knows? So it's really nice with that. And then the bigger reason for me is the future plans. So here, they're building a community center. And so I've seen the plans for the community center. I've done a separate video. If you go to my, I think it was my Balboa Park video I uploaded about a month or 2 ago. I put the plans on the screen, but it looks intense. It looks like a Mueller-esque area where you're going to have multiple restaurants, shopping areas, a movie theater. You're going to have a lot of commercial right here. And anyone who buys in Prospect Park is going to be walking distance from this commercial spot right here. So I think it's an ideal location. I've looked at homes and I've helped people buy homes right here. That's not an ideal location because, I say buy homes. People looked at the homes, then I showed them a video of how much the road noise is. The road noise is loud. And so they actually went with a different house because the lot's so important. So you kind of need to be careful of not being too close to convenience because that means you're going to be hearing cars drive by your backyard. And this one really fits the bill with you're close to everything, you're walking distance to what's going to be built there, but you're tucked away to where you're not feeling the road noise and you don't have a rear neighbor, which is amazing. So there you have it, short video. Like I said, the main purpose of this one is really just to kind of give you an insider's view of, yes, there's 83 homes available in Easton Park. I do best deal videos and we do look at price per square foot, but that doesn't tell you the whole picture. The best home to live in isn't just about, is it a great investment from a price per square foot perspective? It's also convenience to going to H-E-B, somewhere you're gonna go once a week. Convenience to restaurants that are being built in the future. Quiet backyards, right? Am I staring at my neighbor's back porch? Am I hearing cars drive by? These are all important factors when you're thinking about somewhere you're going to be living for many years. And so, yes, there's 83 homes available, but it's important that you do, if you are thinking of buying a house in the neighborhood, you do reach out to a realtor who knows what they're talking about. And since I live here, I'm very well equipped to help you make a good, qualified decision with a lot of clarity and confidence. So it doesn't matter if you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, you can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. All of that can be found in the description below. You can text me anytime if you have any questions. I've had people reach out to me who are thinking about Easton Park, but maybe not. I'm happy to help any way I can. That's why I got into this business. You know, I'm not seeing this as a way to make a quick buck from somebody contacting me. I really just enjoy helping people. My background as a teacher definitely proves that. So reach out if I can help in any way. And until next time, I would see you guys around the neighborhood.